I can't look at myself in the mirror. Well, that's not true. Actually, in fact, I have the total opposite problem. The only thing that I can see in this mirror is myself. But I think that I have a solution. Hello and welcome back if you're a subscriber. If not, I am the Scottish biker and this is my Triumph T100. Since I bought the bike, I've never really got along with these mirrors, but recently that dislike has grown to new levels. Now these are Triumph mirrors, but they're not original to the T100, but then neither are my bars or my levers. Now these are teardrop style mirrors, I think they're called, but no matter which way I try and adjust them, I just can't seem to see what I want to. Now the right one has always been a little bit loose, even though it is fully tightened down, but recently it's decided that it prefers looking at me rather than what is behind me. As soon as I get above 40 and the wind hits it, boom, it decides to stare me right in the face, meaning that I am constantly trying to push it back out whilst I am on the move, which is not ideal. But now I have a solution, or at least I hope I do. Now before anyone says, why don't I take it off and fix it, I've had both of them off to see if there was maybe a difference, to see if one of them was mounted incorrectly or maybe there was something missing. But there isn't much to it. The base or the spindle of the mirror, or whatever it's identifying as, it has a shank profile that fits inside a needle bearing inside the lever, which is then secured from below via a machine screw into an internal thread. Now the right mirror is loose in the bearing and there's not much else to it. As I said before, I've never really liked them, so this is really just the nail in their coffin. So what is the solution? Well, I happen to have two sets of chrome round style mirrors right here. Now these are both aftermarket, not original Triumph. I got them online. I have been keeping my eyes open for original T100 mirrors, but I just haven't found a set that would suit me, at least not at the price that I'm willing to pay anyway, or in the condition that I was looking for. So I've had these mirrors for a little while now and I haven't got round to fitting them because they are not a direct fit. As you can see here, the mirrors are different to each other. One set is bigger and has a meatier profile. The other one's a little bit more, what would you call it, slender maybe, discreet. You get the idea. So I need to decide which style I prefer and which ones fit better on the bike. So I think I'm going to fit one of each and then try and get out a ride to see if it can help me decide. Both the new ones have external 8mm threads on them, completely different to what I have currently fitted. Now is that because my bars and levers are not original? I don't know. What I do know is that they will not fit with the current arrangement. That is until now. Now my original plan was to machine an adapter, but then I keep forgetting all about it when I'm away. And then just by total chance the other day, whilst I was looking for something completely irrelevant or completely different to this, I came across this part here on the Motone website. Now this is literally a machined adapter designed exactly for this purpose. Who knew it already existed? Now yes, I know this is cheating, buying it instead of making it, but hey, it was like 16 quid for the pair. So it was cheap enough for me not to think twice. Now, whilst on the Motone site, I decided to browse through their other items, and this led me to buying these also. These are long knurled bolts for the seat to replace the original Allen headed bolts that secure the seat onto the bike. Having to pull out an Allen key and fiddle about trying to get the seat off just to get to the battery or just to get under the seat has always infuriated me. So these are golden. And then there are these little bad boys for the side panels. Again, doing away with the need for a tool or the edge of the key or a coin or whatever you've been using to get the little securing bolts off the side panels. Anyway, back to the mirrors, because I'm getting myself a little bit sidetracked. The old mirrors unbolt from below and they pull out easy enough. The Motone adapter goes in place in exactly the same way. And the important part here is that they secure properly and that I'm not going to end up with the same situation with the motor adapter rotating just like this mirror did. So what I decided to do here was to measure the shanked part of the existing mirror. I'm also comparing that to the motor adapter. Now I gauge the shank profile on both of these to be bang on 11 millimeters, and that's along the length of it as well, so it doesn't look like it's tapered. So both mirrors look to be the same. It could be that the needle bearing inside the lever is what's worn. However, having said that, the adapter piece is slightly bigger, 11.04 millimeters, so you're talking 0.04 of a mil bigger, but that's maybe enough. As we can see here, when we're putting the adapter into the top of the lever, it's a tight fit, and I have to use the securing screw to actually pull it down through into the bearing. So this is definitely a tight fit compared to the mirror when it's sitting inside the needle bearing. And now all I have to do is thread the mirror into the adapter. Now I will stick some Loctite on these once I decide which mirrors I'm going to keep and get them in the right position. So I have fitted one of each. This is the bigger profile one that you can see on the left, and then the smaller one on the right. And I'm not sure if this is too big and too chunky. I do like the fact that it sticks out a little bit more than this one. It'll really depend on what I can see behind me, but at the moment I'm a little bit unsure. I thought that I would like this one more fitted, but actually maybe I'm leaning towards this one. But we will see once I've given them a bit of a test ride. So that's one of each mirror fitted. I've also got the new knurled nut for the side panel fitted down here, and the new bolts for the seat back here. And yeah, I'm quite happy with them. The decision to buy both of those was more based on practicality than aesthetics, but they look pretty good and should make life a little bit easier. Right, I'm going to wrap this one up. I don't know if you can hear behind me, but it's pouring down with rain. Storm Bert is apparently here. Super windy and rainy at the moment. If you haven't subscribed already, please hit that sub button, hit like. It helps me get my videos further afield. And check back and I'll let you know how I got on with the mirrors and what decision I made. So take care, and I will see you all on the next one. Thanks.